Uh, Hello, everybody. My name is Suratama Ajiwarananda, and I will be the Social and Reception Committee for tonight's meeting. And I welcome everybody to join to attend SCBD Toastmasters meeting. Before we start, to be exactly, let us read the ground rules for this meeting. First one, be on time. The meeting starts at 7, so it is better that everybody arrives at 7 or at least arrive early. Second, identify yourself properly. If you're from another club, another Toastmaster club, you can change your name to BTM blank and then from your club. Or if you're a guest, you can rename it guest something, guest A or guest B. Third one, turn on your camera. So in this meeting, we encourage everybody to turn on their camera so we can see your beautiful and handsome faces. Fourth, keep your microphone on mute. When you're not speaking, it is better to mute your microphone so it won't disturb the people who are speaking, somebody who's speaking. And finally, have fun. There's nothing else to say. Just have fun. Hope we can learn something from this meeting. So that's all from me. Let us start.
Right. Thank you, Toastmaster Wira. Allow me. Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Wira. And now, with the power vested in me, I hereby open this meeting. And that's the sound. I want to encourage everyone to unmute yourself and please repeat after me. Happy morning.
Happy
Happy
morning.
happy morning.
Yay, happy morning. Thank you so much for coming. And for those of you who are being the first timer here in SCBD Toastmaster, just like what we have soon to be Toastmaster William here, maybe you are wondering why happy morning. It's evening here in Jakarta. So basically, happy morning is the spirit that we would like to uphold and implement in SCBD Toastmasters, as if that when we wake up in the morning, obviously you want to start your day with a fresh mind, fresh body, and fresh spirit. And that is exactly the spirit we would like to uphold in SCBD Toastmasters. My name is Garda, currently serving as the president of SCBD Toastmasters Club. And on behalf of SCBD Toastmasters, we cordially welcome you to another special meeting of SCBD Toastmasters, which will be another fruitful meeting. As today, we are celebrating and try to figure out what would be the secret of happiness or to happiness. That will be explained later by the host of the meeting. And for those of you who are being the first timer in any Toastmasters meeting, allow me to give sort of information regarding what Toastmasters International as well as SCBD Toastmasters in general. In the meantime, just sit back, relax, and welcome to SCBD Toastmasters. Talking about Toastmasters International, it has been almost a century old, where it teaches public speaking and leadership skills to everyone. By being a member in Toastmasters, you will be connected to hundreds of members amongst thousands of clubs across hundreds of countries around the globe. And one of the benefits by being a member in Toastmasters, we are talking about educational curriculum that is applied to every member here. If you're thinking of a curriculum, you may be thinking of maybe it's quite similar to mathematics or physics or social studies. But here in Toastmasters, our curriculum is set for those who want to excel and improve their public speakings, but not above all, it will narrow down to more specific areas. For example, other than you want to excel your public speaking skills, but also you want to enhance how to be a humorous speaker, for example. We have an educational curriculum called Engaging Humor that might be suitable best for you to take along your journey as a Toastmaster member. For more information regarding this educational curriculum, or so we call it as pathways, please feel free to contact our club officers and we can assist you with regard to this. And as for SCBD Toastmasters, we are now 16 years old, and this year we uphold the vision of providing a platform where everyone can become a better you by empowering every individual to strive for progress and instill the values of being structured, collaborative, bold, and determined, SCBD Toastmasters is determined to provide this platform where everyone can become a better you by striving for progress. How to join us? We always have the regular meeting every Friday evening from 7 to 9 p.m. Jakarta time. Prior to pandemic, we always had the physical meeting in SCBD area, South Jakarta. But due to pandemic, we are shifting our offline meeting to this online meeting until further notice. For more information, you can visit our Instagram at scbd.toastmasters. Don't forget to follow. Or you can click the link provided in our Instagram bio, click on chat us via WhatsApp, and you will be directed to our Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Melanie, and you can send your inquiry to our VP of Membership. I think that is all for me, and now I would like to give the control to our host of the meeting, or so we call it as Toastmasters of the meeting, our lovely treasurer, Toastmaster Hani. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. President. Am I audible?
Yes,
And
you are.
visible? Okay. Okay, thank you, everyone. Happy morning.
Happy morning, honey.
SCBD Toastmaster, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, by the way, if the sound sounds like feel creepy because I'm still outside. Okay, so let's start from our meeting today. Let me share my screen. Okay, so our theme of the meeting is the secret of happiness. Regarding the secret of happiness, let me ask to all of you first, and please type in the chat box. What makes you happy? Please type in the chat box. I wanna see. Please type in the chat box. What makes you happy? Chocolate. Okay, I saw it. Chocolate. And then please type again. What makes you happy? Swimming, being myself, proper sleep. Okay, money, love. Oh, money, cuan. I love too. Money. It's treasure. Okay, thank you, everyone. So I think this all of the things that I got it from this our theme meeting. The theme of meeting is do the things that you love and it's really makes you happy. Swimming is make you fresh in the morning or in the weekend. Then, so after you feel happy, I think. Wait a minute. Okay. This is I remember the song from Pharrell Williams. Because I'm happy, come along. If you feel like happiness is the truth. Okay, remember that you feel happy and you keep the clap along too much, like tonight. Okay, let's show it started. Clap along, all of you, clap along. Okay, clap along. I don't have the sound, so clap along if you feel like a real beast like to. Because I'm happy, come along. Okay, the secret of happiness is remembering you feel happiness today. Then after this, remember the word of the day is soul. The noun of emotional or intellectual energy or intensity, especially as revealed in a work of art or an artistic performance. Example, chicken soup for the soul. This use word of the day during your speech and the deliver table topic session and another in speech. Use the word of the day too much because secret of happiness is use word of the day. Remember the soul. Okay. This here the agenda. The first is prepared speech. We have a prepared speech today, and the time limit is 5 until 7 minutes for all of members. The second is table topic session for member and guests. I give the advice to all of the guests to available join this table topic session. And the third is speech evaluation. The limit time is 2 until 3 minutes for members. This is that we got a lesson from the evaluation session. Okay, this is the evaluation team that I will not alone today because we have an evaluation team. Then I will send back to the first our general evaluator, Toastmaster Raki. Are you there, Toastmaster Raki?
Hello, Toastmaster Hani, I'm here.
Okay, please introduce your team.
All right, so happy morning, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. I'm Raki. I will be your general evaluator for tonight, but I won't be alone because I have so many members here. So for the first, maybe I will call Toastmaster Rizky as the grammarian to explain to all of you what does grammarian do. So Toastmaster Rizky, the screen is yours.
Good evening, everyone. Happy morning, everyone. So my name is, I have actually been introduced by Toastmaster Raki, but yes, anyway, my name is Toastmaster Rizky, and I will be the grammarian for tonight's meeting. Basically, the role of grammarian is to check if there's any grammatical error during your speech, and I will try to do my best to explain what should have been. I mean, what's the right term, so that it's going to be a learning for all of us. Not only that, I will also note down if there's any sort of beautiful phrases that you say during your speech. So that's basically my role for tonight, and have fun, guys. Back to you, Toastmaster Ishraki.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Rizky, for your explanations. Let's move on to another troops is AWOD counter. There will be Toastmaster Garda. So Toastmaster Garda, please explain about your role to all of us.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raki. So happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and soon to be Toastmasters. My role today as I and WOD counter, basically to count every filler word that you mentioned during your time being a speaker. These filler words not limited to so, and any repeated words, but also I will at the end of this meeting, I will provide the report that will elaborate more on how to use the proper and how to address these filler words accordingly in our speech. And I will also count the word of the day that will be soul. Basically, the use of this word of the day is simply to for us to craft any sentence using this word of the day in order to enhance and to make some colors in our vocabularies in our daily basis. So that is all, and I will give the control to GE.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Garda, for your explanation as AWOD counter for tonight. Let's move on to another troops. There will be Toastmaster Sari, and she will become our timer for tonight. Toastmaster Sari, please explain about your role.
Thank you, GE. Good morning, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. My name is Sari, and tonight I will be serving as the timer. What I'm doing is I will time the prepared speech, table topic speaker, as well as the individual evaluation, and give them notification of the time they have left by using green, yellow, and red background. To be eligible to be voted as favorite speaker, a speaker needs to finish the speech within time allocation. For prepared speech, you will need to limit your speech in 5 to 7 minutes. For the table topic speaker, you should limit your remarks to no more than 2 minutes. The last one, individual evaluation, should be between 2 to 3 minutes. When I turn on the green background, meaning speaker is reached minimum time to be voted as favorite speaker. However, when yellow background appears, speaker only have 30 seconds to 1 minute left. In case red background appears, speaker need to wrap up the speech within 30 seconds. A little tip from me, speaker might need to pin me before starting your speech in order to give awareness about the time. That's all from me. Back to you, GE.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sari, for your explanation. Let's move on to our last troops for tonight, the ballot counter. There will be Toastmaster Melanie. So Toastmaster Melanie, please explain about your role.
So, happy morning, everyone. I am Melanie, and I am your ballot counter for the night. So, as a ballot counter, I will be working hand in hand with our timer. So, for those who are eligible to be voted, because they are within the time given by our timer, you will be part of our set of nominees later. So, I will collect and count the ballots. I will be sharing with you the link once the timer has already announced who are those who are eligible to be voted. So at the end of the meeting, we will be sharing with you the Hall of Fame. So back to our GE Toastmaster Raki.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Melanie. So my fellow Toastmasters and guests, that's the evaluation team for tonight. I hope you enjoy our session for tonight. Please be present by your body and soul. And all right, I forgot about the general evaluator. Me as the general evaluators also will give the evaluations the rest of the meeting. So I think that's all from me as the general evaluator, and I'll be back in several minutes. So I will give it back to the MC. Sorry to the phone.
Okay, thank you for Toastmaster as a GE tonight and our evaluation team. Thank you for introduce their roles, and remember use the use the word of the day tonight is soul, and Toastmaster Gadra will count it. Okay, next session is okay. The first session is prepare speech, and the speaker is Toastmaster Andhyka. Will be deliver level 1 project 2B. The title is Peculiar Shoes, but Toastmaster Andhyka will be introduced first by the evaluator. For one is Toastmaster Galfin. Toastmaster Galfin, please introduce the speaker.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Hani. Happy morning, everyone. So tonight we will hear the speech from Toastmaster Andhyka. Toastmaster Andhyka here will deliver his speech in the evaluation project, which is in the level 1. But this is not his first pathway. This, I believe, is his second pathway. So he's already very experienced in this, and I am glad that we can hear the speech from such a good speaker tonight, Toastmaster Andhyka, with his speech title Peculiar Shoes. Peculiar Shoes, Toastmaster Andhyka.
Thank you, Toastmaster Galfin. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, clear.
Yes.
Let me take you back to the year 2008. I was working late and I was still single and happy too. I tried to finish my work that night up until a colleague of mine said, Andhyka, come here. Yes, ma. Here, I want to show you something. It's a picture of my son. Look at him. He's so cute. Yes, he's so cute, just like his parents. I know, I'm lucky, right? Yes, you are. And then I tried to continue my work that night. The next week, we had the same situation. But this time, my colleague called me, not only me, but also my other colleague. Hey guys, come here. I want to show you something. it's a surprise. Oh, it's a surprise. Okay. So I'm approaching her desk and then look at him. He just took his first steps. Okay, that's good. But now I feel awkward. Why? Because I couldn't really relate to her situation. I was still single. I didn't have any son or daughter. Well, I was happy for her, but then that's it. And then another occasion continued. I was connected to her Facebook at that time. And there was a time that every day she posted about his son. Well, looking at my feed, and there was his son, his son, his son. And then I thought that, is it her way to show that her life is better than mine? Why? Because she looks happy. And she told me that her life was complete. And what did she post every day? I mean, okay, you're proud of your son, but come on, like, don't talk about him like every day to the colleagues. I'm not the stakeholder who needs a report. I mean, just be happy, but stay away from me. So a man had his own limitation. I took the wisest decision ever in my life. I unfriended her in my Facebook. But then, 5 years later, my own words just slapped me on my face. What happened? My son was born. The first time I saw him, and I said, son, you're so cute. I will protect you with the rest of my soul, and I will never leave you. And then I was so proud. I was never been that proud before. And I wanted to share my pride to others. I took a picture of him every day. I posted his pictures on my Facebook and also my Instagram. After 2 months, when I looked at my Instagram grid, I saw, wow, there was always a picture of my son. Like the rest of them, still a picture of my son. But then questions hit me. Am I become that annoying person that I avoided? And then I realized, oh, so that's how it feels to be a proud parent. Now I understood what my colleagues felt. Well, unfortunately, it took 5 years to understand that. So my fellow Toastmaster and guests, this is what I call putting ourselves in someone's shoes, but not only someone's shoes, but someone's peculiar shoes. Peculiar shoes means that situation that we couldn't relate at that time. The situation is totally different from ours. But then, in a supportive environment, we need to be able to see through it. Yes, it is peculiar at the beginning. But then again, if we explore, if we invest more time to see what others feel, then familiarity kills the peculiarity. Imagine if you were in her shoes and then you have been avoided by your friends. What that make you feel? Is it good? I don't think so. So, yes, we have to be aware that our situation is different from others. But then it doesn't stop us to invest our time to make more time and explore more of what others need. Because we always belong to community. We always need others. Sometimes we're in need, sometimes we have to help. So imagine if we become more empathetic, you and me become more empathetic, then we can make a better place for you and for me. Toastmaster of the meeting.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Andhyka. Please give applause to Toastmaster Andhyka. That he already said about related peculiar issues and be empathy to the others in a different situation. So we got know what they feel, and we can feel it too. Okay, so we move for the next speech. The second speech is Toastmaster Alfin, speaker 2, and he will deliver level 1 in project 3. Do you use social media or does social media use you? But the first, he will be introduced by the evaluator is Toastmaster Agung. Toastmaster Agung, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Hani. Okay, tonight we will be listening the speech from Toastmaster Alfin. I'm so excited. I'm always excited actually because he is very humorous and also tend to throw a funny story into his speech. So let's also welcome his the Toastmaster Alfin with his speech title, "Do you use social media or does social media use you?" Toastmaster Alfin, the screen is yours.
That is TikTok, the social media what I use. I love it very much. My fellow Toastmaster and guests, say it loud, or you can type it in the chat box. What is your most favorite or what social media you use most every day?
Instagram.
IG, Instagram. Wow, Instagram, Twitter all the way, LinkedIn.
Oh yeah, and also LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, okay. Now that is a lot of variable like the Instagram, social media, or Facebook, LinkedIn, favorite. Thank you, Toastmaster Hani and everyone. Now, today, I will show you about 5 facts about social media. And the first is, what is the most popular social media people use? Now, here it is. The most social media worldwide as of July 2021 is Facebook. It is 2,853 million users using Facebook. And a lot of you say Instagram, it is 1,300. So a lot of people right there using Instagram. So crowded right there. And with me, TikTok is about 700 million people. Now, another question. How long will you use social media? I will not ask you this time. I will ask the data from Global Web Index. We are social. It said that from 2012 and 2020, The data grow from 90 minutes up to right now, it is 145 minutes every day. People use social media. It is about 2.5 hours a day. Come on now. We have third data, average time per day. We dig deeper to the data in every country in the world. What is the hours there? And the highest, and the winner is Philippines. People in Philippines, according to Global Web Index also, spend 4 hours in social media. And compared to Indonesia, people in Indonesia use about 3.19 hours every day. It translates about 3 hours and 12 minutes every day. Now, one more question: what people use in social media? The answer, but before it is said that in Indonesia 3 hours already spent for social media. It sounds like little. How much is 3 hours? Now we see from bps.go.id from Statistik Indonesia, they say that average weekly working hours is about, in male, is about 40 hours every week. In female, about 35 hours every week. If you have 5 days a week, so it translates into about 8 hours a day. So if you spend 3 hours in social media, it almost half 50% or 40% of your time of work is in social media. Really? Now let me see what is the most popular reason of people use social media. We found here, not surprisingly, about 5 of 10 people use social media to stay in touch with friends and family. 36% people use filling spare time, and another 35% use to reading news stories, finding funny. Now, here's the reason people use social media. Or is this social media use you? I read an article in Fox Business. It said that if you are not paying for it, you are the product. Yes, from the you use social media, the web will not you. That translate to this data I was displayed to you. Oh, Alfin used social media this day. He see reading news stories or finding product to purchase. That become data from them. That's why you become a product. Now, social media is like a two-sided blade. You can use it for your own benefit to reach your goals, or it can harm you. It can harm you. For example, you can use social media to find tutorials, to find something to do, or need a review about something. Or social media can use you, can force you to show several content. For example, for me, I use social media to know about how to shoot basketball or how to learn about public speaking. And if I cannot use social media properly, and on the other hand, social media use me, social media will say to me, hey, Alfin, this is 5 facts about Mountain Kilimanjaro. Number 3 is wow. You must watch it now. Can you see the difference? Am I use the social media or the social media use me? Now, the choice is yours. I encourage you to use social media on your benefit to reach your goals. Find something to do, and learn something new, or find new friends. And the proof is a lot of people succeed in social media. Right here, if you can see from foxbusiness.com, they said that this is top 3 highest paid social media influencers. She is Kyle Jenner. For one post social media sponsored in Instagram, she get $1 million. One post. And also Ariana Grande, Cristiano Ronaldo also will have about $1 million for every sponsored post. And in Indonesia, we have Aditya Dika, for he get 100,000 for each sponsored post, or Iqbal Cowboy Junior, $50,000 for every sponsored post. So it come back to you. Will you use social media, or the social media will use you? And of course, I will encourage you to use social media for your own benefits. You have to come to social media and tell it, hey, social media, I'm your master. Show me how to shoot basketball. Show me how to hit tennis ball. Show me how to do public speaking. Or if not, in the other hand, the social media will tell you, hey, bro, watch this now. Hey, bro, buy this now. The choice is yours, but I always encourage you to use your social media for your own goals. Thank you. That's all from me. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alfin. So let's give applause to Toastmaster Alfin, or unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Well
the
done.
for the insightful lesson that we got. So use social media is have to side, and use social media for the properly, and got the benefit from social media, and we got a lesson from it. Okay, thanks, Toastmaster Alfin. So we move for the next speaker is Toastmaster our third speaker is Toastmaster Yanda. He will deliver level 2 project 2, and the title is The Journey of FI. But honestly, Toastmaster Irfan cannot join tonight, so the third evaluator will be changed to Toastmaster Dentia. Toastmaster Dentia, she will introduce first to Toastmaster Yanda. Toastmaster Dentia, are you there?
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Hani.
Okay.
So happy morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Tonight, we will listen to the speech from Toastmaster Yanda, who will be delivering his level 2 project 2 about understanding his communication style. So the title of the speech is The Journey of FI. And without further ado, let us welcome Toastmaster Yanda, The Journey of FI. The Journey of FI, Toastmaster Yanda. Screen is yours.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster India. How is life would be without financial system? Hi, my name is Yanda Rais, and I am an Islamic finance enthusiast. Islamic finance has been my DNA and inside my soul for more than 20 years. So tonight I will be talking a little bit about financial world in general and financial institution in particular, or FI. My fellow Toastmaster and guests, I'm sure most of you in this club is familiar with the terms finance or with the word finance. But what is actually financial system? To those of you who don't catch the definition, from investopedia.com says that a set of institutions that allow or permit people to do exchange of funds. Institutions like banking, insurance, and capital market. So the key words is exchange of fund. Back in the days before 6000 BC, where people do exchange of goods in order to fulfill their need, they carry along their worthy belonging in the form of gold, metal, steel, or whatsoever commodities, rubber. So they exchange with the other person in order to fulfill their need. And then the currency came along in the form of coin. And as nowadays, the currency in the form of banknotes that we used to carry along inside our pocket. Thanks to the existence of financial system, we can even send money to our friends, our parents, or our beloved one in overseas on real-time transaction without any delay, which is so-called remittance. And then there's a phenomenon that people tend to carry less money inside their pocket because they can settle many transactions at fingertips by using mobile banking, so-called as cashless society. And nowadays, there's a new phenomenon, the existence of financial technology. Through their payment gateway, we can settle so many kind of bills or transaction in a very simple way. And at the same time, we can also propose a certain amount of loan to this financial technology by using their apps. It has been so much advancement in our life thanks to the existence of financial system. Now the question is, what is the financial system will be look like in the future? Or what are the things that will shape the future of financial system? There are three key drivers that I can share tonight. First, the existence of neobank. Neobank is almost similar with digital banking because digital bank is like the extension of the current banking which provide services. They extend their services in a very mobile platform, so they still play the past version at the same time. But this neobank, from the beginning, they exist 100% online and branchless. What am I saying with branchless? Because they only have one office, which also play the part as the headquarters. And the existence of this neobank will challenge the existence of current banking. In Indonesia, we have neobank like Bank Jago, Neo Commerce Bank, and Bank Aladdin. In UK, we have something like Monzo Bank and Atom Bank. The second key drivers that will shape the future of our financial system is the existence of blockchain. From blockchain, we recognize cryptocurrency and crypto asset. Interestingly enough, that Facebook has announced Libra as their cryptocurrency, and Facebook also has set a group of people who will play the role to validate transaction among the citizens of Facebook, which based in Geneva. It's more like Facebook's central bank or financial service authority. So the existence of cryptocurrency will challenge the existence of our current currency that we have right now. To those of you familiar with the term IPO in capital market, crypto asset will, blockchain will also provide ICO for those who want to raise fund and to finance their project. ICO stands for as the initial coin offering. So they will help entrepreneurs to issue cryptocurrency and fundraising, and the fundraise will be channeled to finance the viable project or business that they consider prospective in the future. So they will also, this will also challenge the existence of capital market in the future. And the third key drivers that will change, will shape the future of our financial system is the existence of artificial intelligence. I'm talking about robotic process automation. So by 2030, McKinsey predict that quite many of bankers' job will be taken over by the robot. Take for example, I myself in my office, I still do extract figures or numbers from my client's financial report and then compute them into spreadsheet. This thing will never happen again in the next 10 years or 20 years from now because the robot will take over such activities. Just for your information, a company which provide robots named Automation Anywhere will do IPO by the end of this year, and this company is supported by SoftBank. So there will be a huge turbulence in the future of our financial system. So what can I say? What can I share about the strategy in order to survive from such a tight competition? I have three analyses. The first one is collaboration. We cannot compete. We better collaborate by simply start asking questions. What do I have? What they don't have? Or what they have or what I don't? So by asking this question, we'll come up with a complementary situation in order to win the market based on mutual benefit. My second analysis, in order to survive in such a tight competition, is by not forgetting your client is still human. Regardless how good high-tech technology that you have applied, don't forget your client is a human. So please also put on high-touch services which also humanize your client. And my last analysis that could help existing bank to survive in the future of financial system is by promoting ethical values, because financial system or finance industry or banking industry is built around trust. So make sure that your company promote ethical values, transparency, and promote good corporate governance, because by promoting such a values, I'm sure you can win your clients or customers' heart, and they will become loyal to your company. Those are three things, and I hope I share a fruitful thought that you can have consider as a solution or strategy to survive in the future of competition in financial institution. I think that's all for me. Over to you to Toastmaster, to the Toastmaster of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yanda. So everyone, please give applause to Toastmaster Yanda. Congratulations that he already delivered their speech. Then we got a lesson that a try analysis from Toastmaster Yanda is financial system. To survive in the financial system is collaboration, not forgetting our client, and etc. Okay, so we move. Oh yeah, okay. I think I will need the timer report. Toastmaster Sari, the report is already finished?
On the chat box. Unfortunately, we only have one Toastmaster Andhyka that she was reported, and automatically.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Sari, for the report. I think the ballot cancer, Toastmaster Melanie will give the in Hall of Fame. Yes. Okay. Thank you, everyone. So we move for our next session. Is table topic session. Toastmaster Dentia. Toastmaster Dentia will lead this table topic session. I will give it to you, Toastmaster Dentia.
Thank you, Toastmaster Honey, and hello again, everyone. Okay, I hope you will bear with me because I will be talking a lot in this session. And welcome to the table topic session. And for those of you who is maybe the first time in this meeting or in any Toastmaster meeting, let me explain a little bit about table topics. It is an impromptu session or impromptu speech session where those of you who wish to join in this session will be given a topic. It could be a quote, a word, a question, or a picture, anything that relate to this topic. And you can elaborate that into 1 to 2 minutes speech. Yeah, so you can talk about anything about your personal story, about someone else's story, about any fiction story, or if you want to give us advice, that's also okay. So this table topic session is helpful in our maybe daily life because we will be getting a lot of circumstances where we need to give some answer in impromptu, right? So this is the way for you to practice your impromptu speech. Now, since our today topic is about happiness, my table topic questions or the topics will also be about happiness. You can mention your name in the chat box if you wish to participate. The last thing is don't forget to use the word of the day, which is so, and to maybe give you an example of this table topic. I have a volunteer here, which is our very own member, Toastmaster Wira. Toastmaster Wira,
Hello.
you have the honor to do the first one. So I have 1 to 8. Which topic would you like to choose?
I'm gonna go with number 8.
Number 8. All right, my lucky number, and this is your topic. So one of the secret to be happy or secret to happiness is be the best version of yourself. Would you agree to this? Or if yes, or if no, then tell us what you think. All right, 1 to 2 minutes. The word of the day is so. Over to you, Toastmaster Wira.
Okay. Be the best version of myself. For some of you who don't know, I love to do jujitsu, but I'm guessing that many of you know because, well, I like to. If you follow my Instagram, you see that I post it every single day, especially on Tuesday and Thursday, because those both are those things. Excuse me, both days are the days where I'm training in my gym at the gym here. And also I have this video of me getting choked out by one of my coach. This is a bow and arrow choke, by the way. So let me give you an analysis. Basically, he grabbed the collar and grabbed my other leg. So he pulls my collar this side and he grabs my leg so I can't move anywhere. So I will be get choked by my own clothing. However, despite the violent and sometimes the suffocating nature of getting choked or sometimes getting your arm broken or getting leg broken, it suits my soul. I know it's a bit weird, but it really does suit my soul. The reason why is because, and by the way, sparring with that guy is half of my size, but sparring with him is such a pain in the butt, pain in the behind. Every time I spar with him, I always got tapped left and right, getting choked, getting my arm caught in a submission or my leg caught in a submission, which is annoying as heck. However, that getting tapped is also a learning process for me to become a better version of myself. And I do believe that getting tapped every day is a thing. But it helps to my ego a bit. So I and bullying. And to me, getting pep suits my soul, but also to be for me to be a better version of myself. From me, back to you, TTM.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing, Toastmaster Wira. Well, I guess, yeah, when you're doing what you love, then yeah, you're one way or one step towards the best version of yourself, right? And it's good to see that you enjoy being, how to say, being tackled in so many ways. But
Being choked.
okay, being choked. All right, thank you so much for sharing. Next, we have DTM Roy, Abhijit Roy.
Yes,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah, all set.
Please pick your topic.
I'll go with the number 4.
Number 4. So this is one of the secrets of happiness. Forgive others because they deserve, not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve peace. By Mel Robbins. Yeah. So forgive others, not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve peace. 1 to 2 minutes. The word of the day is soul. Screen is yours, DTM Troy.
It makes me glued to the screen and to the topic that my table topic master just gave me. Why? Because probably I may not give an opportunity to forgive somebody who just backstabbed me, who just left me stranded and abandoned. This is just an instance which happened just 2 days back. Almost 3 months ago, there was a girl from Malaysia who got in touch with me and wanted to be mentored in Toastmasters. And it so happened that from mentee-mentor relationship, we became friends. And the bonding became so strong that there was a component of likeness from both sides. Cupid struck and we started feeling for each other. Now you might all be thinking whether love is possible in just 3 months? Well, let me tell you, the true answer is yes. As all we agree that love at first sight is possible, it has made a difference in my life. 3 years, be it a mentor-mentee relationship, a friend, a colleague in Toastmasters, or even love buds. Things were really going crazy. And all of a sudden, there was a U-turn. 3 months ago, just 3 days ago, she turned her back and told me one thing. I need to end the relationship right now, right here. And I cannot continue. So I'm blocking you on from all social medias. And there she was. She blocked me from everywhere she could. And I just couldn't get in touch with her anymore. From the last 2 days, it's pinching me and it's hurting me bad. But I cannot do anything. Can I forgive her? Just because she deserves forgiveness? I don't think so. Probably I'll have to go ahead and forgive her because I deserve peace. I want that mental strength to make myself even more stronger to fight those sorrows and the tears which has been rolling from the past 2 days. Table topic master, over to you.
Oh, that's very touchy. I hope you are back into your, happy place now since you have forgiven her or him, not sure. Okay, but I guess it's a mentor-mentee relationship, yeah. All right, thank you for sharing, by the way. Great story. And next we have Toastmaster Raki.
Hello, Toastmaster Dentia.
Hi. It's been a long time, yeah? You are in the hot seat for table topics.
Yes.
Pick one.
All right, I will choose number 7.
Number 7 it is.
Yes.
Help others even when you know they can't help you back. Help others even when you know they can't help you back. Okay. 1 to 2 minutes. The words of the day is so. Toastmaster Raki.
All right, help others even they cannot help you back. It's really related to me because My happiness is when I can do something to other people with my body and soul, but I don't really care. They will what is it to say? They will give it that back to me, because I just have the principal thing is the best human is the best human with the any what is it advantage, or maybe in bahasa sebaik-baiknya manusia adalah dia yang bermanfaat. So I just stick around with that statement. So I don't really care about anything. I just want to do to help others people, because by doing that, I will always be happy. I think that's all. Back to you.
All right. Impressive. All right. I hope you will always have the chance to help others in need, or even others who don't need. Okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Raki. Next speaker, we have Toastmaster Yanda.
Okay, I think I choose number 6.
Number 6. So one of the key or secret to happiness is self-acceptance, right? So do you agree, or you have any other things to say about this? It's within 1 to 2 minutes, and the word of the day is soul. Toastmaster Yanda, screen is yours.
All right. Back in the days when I was still a child, I always compare myself to my role model. Fortunately, I chose the right role model. But in the meantime, I grew up and I keep look at the person as someone that I look up to. And I try to compare myself that I still got something that imperfect compared to that role model that I chose. So learn from that. I told myself up until now that anyone on this planet always has something to be acquired, to be acknowledged, that you are not a perfect human on this planet. So based on that, I managed to release my stress or my depression about being perfect by accepting myself as someone that has something to believe and to admire, and stop comparing myself to the others, instead doing self-acceptance. Over to you, Toastmaster Andhyka.
Oh, great closing. I like when you said, yeah, stop comparing yourself to other people, because happiness comes from within, and the best way is to first accept yourself, right? Thank you for sharing, Toastmaster Yanda. It was indeed a great reminder for all of us. Next one is guest Odin.
Hello, Toastmaster Andhyka.
Hi, how are you? It's been a long time.
I'm good, thank you. How about you?
Great. Pick a number. Oh,
I choose number 2.
Number 2? Okay, this is your topic. One of the secret to happiness is by volunteering yourself. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. By Arthur Ashe. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. 1 to 2 minutes. Don't forget the word of the day. Guess Odin, screen is yours.
Deal. You'll be great in the future. You have these basic things to do. I have so many things planned. But no, there's so many people around me that are so clever and so great. I'm not sure I can be that great. But you have to know that you have the capability if you want. That's what my closest one used to say to me. I'm always underestimating myself, where I cannot think about what will I do for the next. Like I always have this anxiety, and it makes me think that I'm not that great. I always step back after I try to do something, and it makes me cannot finish everything I started. But recently, I am joining some events and competition, and that is where it hit me. I don't have to overthink what will happen in the future, because I don't know what will come. I should have started wherever I want, whenever I want, like now. Maybe I don't have the full capability like everyone does, but that should be the start from everything, because that is what should motivate me, and that is how I encourage myself to step forward. That is how I conquer my fear, and that's how I know I want to do this for myself, for my surroundings, to make me happy, a happy soul, a beautiful soul, a pretty soul. So as everyone. Back to you, Toastmaster Dania.
Oh, all right. Thank you so much. So I guess it's comforting that you realize it finally of who you truly are. Okay, due to time constraint, I can only pick one more speaker, and that will be guest Adrian. Guest Adrian, you're the lucky one to conclude the session.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and pick a number.
I think I'll go with number 1.
Number 1. Okay. So one of the key or secret to happiness is random acts of kindness. What do you think about it? Okay, 1 to 2 minutes. The words of the day is so. Over to you.
I remember today I walking across the street and find this old guy just looking left or right, waiting to pass the road. And as I walk away, I might think, what could I lose if I take his hand and help him to cross the street? What it cost me? Nothing. So in that time, I just I introduced myself and asked if I could help him to cross the road, and yes, he said yes. So I take my time and help him cross the street, and then across back and doing my into my prior destination. Sometimes we don't know what random acts of kindness can help another soul at this moment. Just like I did with that old guy. We don't know that random kind of kindness can can help the what can I say? Can help the brighten someone's life in that day. So random act of this kindness is it's okay to do that if you don't mind, of course. You it doesn't disturb your plan or activity or the others. So I think that's it. Back to you, G.
Okay.
Back
Thank
to
you
you,
so
Toastmaster.
much. Yeah, what a noble act. Okay, so I guess it's random, right? That's why it's called random. It can be from a small thing like smiling to your colleague or just borrowing a pen to your colleague as well, or just helping someone cross the road like you did. Thank you so much for the story. And that's the end of the session. I'm so sorry for those who could not participate this time, but I encourage you to come again next week and join the table topic session, right? So to conclude, let me ask timer, are the 6 speakers eligible to be voted?
Yes, finally.
Oh, yay. And everyone are eligible to be voted. So we will have 1 minute of silence to do the voting. Is ballot counter ready? You can take over, Toastmaster Melanie.
So we have 6 eligible speakers for today. So please vote for your favorite table topic speaker. The link is already in the chat box. Timer, can you please give us 1 minute so that we can vote for our favorite table topic speaker? Please exercise your right to vote. Thank you, Toastmaster Sari. So for our next speakers, please look at the camera. Okay, thank you.
All right, is 1 minute up?
Is it?
Oh, no, not yet. You can still speak, Toastmaster Melanie.
Okay, but I kept quiet. I already silent myself. Yes, Toastmaster Sari.
All
Yes,
right, time is
okay.
up. So thank you, everyone. And yeah, I'll see you again in the next session. And back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Detia, our table topic master tonight. It's such awesome to know how there are so many secrets of happiness. And we'll let it. And before we continue the next session, so we have a 2 photo session today. I will send back to Toastmaster Andhyka to lead this photo session.
Thank you, Tom. So, my fellow Toastmaster and guests, please turn on your video. Guest Odin, Toastmaster Rizky, Guest Adrian, TTM Roy, Guest Agus, Toastmaster Irfan, Guest Echo. Okay, I will give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so first pose, 1, 2, 3. Okay. One more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, another bonus. All right. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andhyka. That we already have a happiness face today. Thank you, everyone. So we move for our next session. This is the evaluation session to start from the general evaluator and team, and I will send back to our general evaluator is Toastmaster Ishraki. This is stage is yours, Toastmaster Ishraki.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Hani as our Tom for tonight. So here's the evaluation session will be led by me, Raki, as your general evaluator. And for the first evaluator, I will call Toastmaster Galvin to evaluate Toastmaster Andhyka. So Toastmaster Galvin, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raki. Everyone, we have heard the speech of Toastmaster Andhyka, which I believe it was such a great speech. Congratulations, Toastmaster Andhyka. And tonight I would like to evaluate your speech using your own title, SHOE, S-H-O-E. We start with the first letter S, which is story. I like that Toastmaster Andhyka used his own personal story to explain the message in his speech. And the personal story is really relatable, both to those who already have kids and also to us who are still single. You basically prepare us of what we can become in the future. And so that's the first point. The second point is harmony. I like the way that Toastmaster Andhyka used his vocal variety the harmony in his vocal variety in his speech. For example, when he explained that someone would like to surprise him, hey guys, come here, would you like to see this? He is using the voice of whispering. And then when the person is showing, hey, look at this, my boy is so cute. When the story was cheerful, then he used a very cheery voice. And also when he was complaining, he really was whining. Come on, you've showed me one too many times. He was really complaining. And that kind of vocal variety is really great to make our attention still occupied to your speech. Congratulations, Toastmaster Andhyka. And also, I like the way that you again use the harmony of your voice when you ended your speech. You were singing the song of Michael Jackson, right? And by singing that song, I believe it was a great way to recapture the attention of the attendance of the audience to your speech. And in any great speech, there are points that we can always improve, right? The first one is O for organization. From my own observation, Toastmaster Andhyka's personal story occupied half of the speech, and the remaining parts, like explanation of the title, explanation of the main message, of the call to action, of why we should follow the call to action, it was only told within the half of the remaining half of the speech. I believe this is a little bit too short. So my suggestion is that for Toastmaster Andhyka, you can shorten the story, your personal story, and when you explain the main message of your speech, then you can get back to your story just bit by bit. Like for example, when you say, so you have to be empathetic, because if you are not empathetic, then you will be like me when I judge my colleague because she showed his boy one too many times. And then the last point is emphasis. I feel that the story of Toastmaster Andhyka, the personal story of Toastmaster Andhyka, is really great, but I was not able to grasp the message until it was explained by Toastmaster Andhyka himself. So I think you can emphasize the story by telling at the very beginning of the story by saying maybe a question, something like, hey, have you ever eat your own words? I have done that. So back in 2008, and then you continue the story. Okay. So that's all for me, and back to you, Toastmaster Raki.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Galvin, for your evaluation. We can learn together from that. So let's move on to another evaluator speaker. Please welcome Toastmaster Agung will be evaluated to Toastmaster Alfin's speech. So for Toastmaster Agung, the screen is yours.
Wow. Okay. Wow. All right. I use the same sound as Toastmaster Alvin opened his. Hopefully, it gives you full attention on my speech tonight. Okay. Okay. Then let's admit that it's not totally wrong that I am always excited when Toastmaster Alvin wants to deliver a speech. My bro, Toastmaster Alvin, you are always bringing the light into the room. What a vibrant soul you are. Really great job. It really reflects on how you present your speech, let alone your speech title about social media is already interesting, and you made the topic much more interesting, and you bring it to another level. Okay, in terms of the evaluation, based on my observation, I noted 5 points. First point, you like already explained to you guys that he opened the speech with a very engaging music. It made me, and of course, I'm sure almost everyone in the room, it made us giving the full attention on the speech. The second point, you also interacted with the audience by asking the question and you followed up their answer very well. And for all of us, I think that is good example for you and me, for you guys on how to catch the attention of audience when delivering speech. Then the third point is that you, Toastmaster Alfin, utilize the visual aid and the information on it is very clear. So good job on that. It reminds me of my speech, the same speech, my level 1 project 3 speech. I failed to utilize the visual of it. So then it also reminded for me. Okay, the fourth and the fifth point, of course, love to see you even better in the future. So there's always room for improvement, right? So the fourth point is later you may want to minimize your head movements. As I observed your head moved many times, so I encourage you to practice more on that. So yeah, to focus more on that, okay? And then the last point, the fifth point, it's actually about challenge. That I challenge you to deliver your speech with a standing position. I got that challenge as well 2 weeks ago, so you can explore more on how to deliver your speech next time with a very more engaging way. Okay. So this was Alfin. I really love your speech. I'm so proud of you. You are very humorous. You are very persuasive. Good job on that. I'm so excited to hear more from you in the future. And good luck to you, Dr. Alfin. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Agung, for the evaluation. Again, we can learn together from that evaluation. Let's move on to another evaluator speaker here. For the third speaker, I will give it to the Toastmaster Dentia to evaluate Toastmaster Yanda's speech. Toastmaster Dentia, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raki. How's life will be without a financial system? The moment Toastmaster Yanda asked that question, I suddenly think, I know nothing about it, and I never thought about it in my life. So it's kind of good opening, in my personal opinion, that you can let the audience think of what you're about to say. And it makes me curious, to be very honest. What I liked the most about your speeches was, of course, the great opening, like what I mentioned earlier. You sharing great insight about the payment modes and the history or the journey of these payment modes. And you have this excellent pace. It's not too fast, it's not too slow. Even for me, who's not from the financial background, I still can follow your story and understand every bit of it. And you use enough hand gesture when you mention about the tree analysis. You mentioned 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you show your hand gesture. Also, you maintain your eye contact. It was really as if you were talking to me. Well, there are some things that I would also like to highlight, and this may help you in your next speech, right? So the first one is to give the pause or few seconds for the audience to think when you give the question, even though it's a rhetorical question, right? So you gave 2 questions, and there was 2 like follow-up statement, which comes too soon, and it's kind of make us forget about the question itself. So if you could give a few seconds to think, it will be a great way to help the audience to reach or to feel what you're trying to say. Number 2 is about the objective. So in this project, the objective is about communicate, how to identify your communication style and how to implement your communication style. And to be very honest, I still could not get what your communication style is from the speech. So to challenge you, I would like you to deliver the same speech next time by injecting some aspect of communication style, or better off, using your identified communication style in the project. So to sum up, it was a great speech, great opening, great speech, not too fast, not too slow, enough body gesture, and maintaining the eye contact. And you may want to improve on giving the audience a few seconds to think about the question, pay attention to the speech objective, and don't forget, I will wait for your next speech, the same one, adding your communication style into the speech. I think that's all from me. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dentia, for the evaluation. Back again in the evaluation session, all of us here can learn together about how to deliver our speech. But before we gonna move to another session, I will call Toastmaster Sari as our timer to present your report. So Toastmaster Sari,
Your
screen is yours.
There you go. We only have 2 speaker individual evaluation speech to be voted. Master Agung and Dentia. That's all.
All right. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sari. So for Toastmaster Melanie as our ballot counter,
Yes.
did you prepare the link?
I prepared the link. I prepared the slide. So here's the link, and Toastmaster Galvin is not eligible to be voted. So we'll be giving you 1 minute to vote, to reflect on who to vote for your most favorite evaluator for the night.
All right. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sari and Toastmaster Melanie, for the reports. Let's move on to that. So I will call our grammarian, Toastmaster Rizky, to share the report of the grammarian.
Okay. Let me share my screen first. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Hello?
Yes, we can see your screen.
And same present, but anyways, you can see each word, right? So instead of meticulously correcting each word by word,
only going to focus on certain points and explain the concept and why it is incorrect and how to make it correct. So the first one, certain numbers of people using Facebook. It should be certain numbers of people use Facebook. Sorry, it has to be plural. Okay, so yes, people is plural. So we use instead of uses. And the next one is he should be he sees because he is singular. Okay. The next one, we belong to community should have been we belong to a community because community is a noun instead of a verb, and there has to be a preposition before we put before noun. And the next one would be in compare, should be in comparison or compared to. So if you want to put verb, you should use compared to, and if it's going to be like a special relationship, it's going to be in comparison. Okay, the next one would be two-sided blade. A two-sided blade should be two-sided blade because again, two-sided blade is an object and it's an object basically. The next one, it has been so much advancement should be there has been so much advancement. It's an idiom basically, and yeah, that's it. And last but not least, digital banking, blah blah blah. While digital bank is blah blah blah, while neo banking is blah blah blah. It should have been parallel because it should have been the same form. Like, digital banking is blah blah blah, while neo banking is blah blah blah. So it needs to be in the same form. Okay, that's basically the lecture for the grammar lecture for tonight. And here are the, I'd say, beautiful quotes. This is very, I'm only taking the quotes that are catchy. So this is like familiarity kills peculiarity. It's quite catchy copywriting over there. Kudos to TM Andhyka and then TM Alfin. Very relevant to these days. The choice is yours, but use it wisely. It's in relation to social media. So yeah, thanks for bringing up a very relevant topic. And the last one, our clients are human after all. Services need to meet human touch. So yeah, that's also very relevant. After all, it's not going to be iRobot or something in the future, right? So that's basically the report from me. And yeah, back to you, GE, Toastmaster Ishaki.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Rizky, for your grammarian report. Let's move on to another report. I will call Toastmaster Garda to share AWOD report. So, Toastmaster Garda, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmasters. Raki, am I audible and visible?
Yes.
Yes, awesome. So first thing first, I would like to congratulate everyone for such a great move in delivering your speeches, be it in the prepared speech, table topics, and evaluation. That was indeed a great platform for us to learn, and I hope that the following report will also serve as an avenue for everyone to learn and something to be improved on the future moves. Here's what I have made and observed throughout the meeting. Please accept my sincere apology for the missed or the incorrect data that I observed. Sometimes the words just left me, or sometimes my hearing was not working properly. And here's the report. I have divided the report to several items. Congratulations to all role takers here. I give some mark from the colored data. Congratulations for those who have made a tremendous effort in reducing as many as crutch words and all repetitive words throughout your speech. For those of you who are colored in red, worry not that there will always be rooms for improvement, and this is something that will not discourage you to a certain extent that everyone here has the same opportunity and privilege to learn from what have been made regarding your performance today. And congratulations for those who have mentioned the word of the day that was soul. And again, please accept my sincere apology should you address the word of the day more than what has been written on your screen at the moment. And for the table topics master and table topic speakers, congratulations. You've done such great work in ensuring that you did not mention as many as crutch and repetitive words throughout your speech. And also congratulations for those who have mentioned the word of the day. So now, other than providing the report to any of you today, I would like to also give and provide some rooms for improvement or something that can be considered for your future improvements, including mine. How to readdress this filler or crutch words and how to make it lessen. First thing first, slow down. Take a deep breath throughout your speech or before you deliver or express any word coming out from your mouth. Medically speaking, taking a deep breath, also allowing more oxygen coming to our brain so that, or subsequently, you will be able to think and come up with what will be the suitable expression to be delivered on your speech. Sometimes when we are getting nervous, it is totally humane and totally understandable that you tend to be, I must say that maybe shaking your feet, or you tend to look at endless directions because you want to observe and you want to figure out what will be the most suitable words, or you try to come up with any lexical resource that would be suitable best to your speech. By slowing down and taking a deep breath, you will be able to also give yourself an opportunity to be more relaxed, and that would be also serving as an avenue for you to learn and how to reduce or lessen those crutch words. Secondly, you may also record yourself in order to analyze from your previous performance. Here in SCBD Toastmasters, we also provide this recording uploaded on a weekly basis into our YouTube channel for everyone to observe and something to be reminded yourself of, so that it will be able to make you understand what would be something that I can improve in my future speech. What will be something that I can make myself more brave or more eloquent in order to deliver any speeches at any occasion. And now, just one example that I can provide to you today, the alternative words to address one of the crutches words that is quite often or frequently addressed whenever we speak. So, I also noted from my performance, including today, that sometimes I tend to speak so as a conjunction or as this filler word. You may also address these filler words by changing it to subsequently, consequently, therefore, or for example, if I put it in a sentence, I just had my dinner today, therefore, I don't feel starved something like that. But you can also try to work on it on your next speech. I hope that this would help, and you can also try to improvise or make yourself more creative on how to deliver and lessen these crutch words. I hope this would be serving your best, and I give the control back to GE. Over to you, Toastmaster Aki.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Garda, for the AWOD report. Back again, like Toastmaster Garda said, here we are to learn together, so we can learn together here by listening any evaluation speech, or like as simple as a grammarian report and AWOD report, so we can learn a lot from that. So now is from my side as the general evaluation report. From me, first of all, I would like to say congratulations for all the speakers, and then all the table topic speakers. We have 6 table topic speakers tonight, and it was awesome. All of the speakers did the best for tonight. So congratulations for that. And the meeting running well. And also for the any reports from the AWOD reports, grammarian report, ballot counter, and also the timer is doing a great job. So thank you so much for my troops as the general evaluation team. Thank you so much for that, and for our Toastmaster of the meeting also, congratulations, you just did well, even though you are in the outside, but you can give the best, give your best performance for tonight. I think that's all from me. Back to you, Tom.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Shiraki and our GA team. All of the GA team is already good doing by the role takers tonight. Great job, everyone. So okay, so I think this is the end of session, but I will give the closing remarks. First, I will encourage all of you to do this. Please, and I will encourage you to do this. This is the closing remarks. And then closing remarks is do whatever makes you happy, because your soul is important to feel it. There are many ways to do that, and the choice is from yourself. Let's re-embrace yourself by mention, hey, you are awesome. You are awesome, everyone. You are awesome. Okay. Thank you for already do that. All of you good. And we have a Hall of Fame. So I will send back to Toastmaster Melanie.
Hey, thank you, Toastmaster Hani. So, are you ready to know who are those who will be part of today's Hall of Fame? Yay! Thank you for the support. Thank you for the answer. Okay, so without further ado, let's proceed with our Hall of Fame. So, starting from no more for the vote, sorry. So, starting from our prepared speech speaker, drum roll, please. I know that's not the drum roll. Okay, ready. Okay, can you hear it? Yeah, okay. So our best or most favorite prepared speech speaker is, because of the time also, which is very important, Toastmaster Andhyka. Yay! Congratulations, Toastmaster Andhyka. You can unmute your microphone so that you can acknowledge and encourage Toastmaster Andhyka.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations, my mentor. Congratulations, the father of Aidan.
Okay, thank you. So Next, we have the most favorite table topic speakers. We have 6 eligible table topic speakers earlier to be voted. So drum roll, please. You can unmute your microphone and make your drum roll sound. Thank you for the support, everyone. So, congratulations, distinguished Toastmaster Abhijit Roy. Hey, congratulations.
Roy, congratulations.
Okay, congratulations. So, the next is our most favorite evaluator. Again, due to time, Toastmaster Galvin is ineligible to be voted. So, who between Toastmaster Agong and Toastmaster Dansha is our most favorite evaluator for the night? Drum roll, please. Woo. Yeah, that's manual. So, congratulations, Toastmaster Dantia, as our most favorite evaluator of the night. Yay!
Congratulations, Toastmaster Dan.
Congratulations. So for our guests, our first-time attendees, please, if you have any questions, contact our contact me as the Vice President for membership of our club if you have any questions and if you want to join us as a member. So I'll give back the control to our President, Toastmaster Garda. Yes, it's your turn, Toastmaster Garda.
Oh, no, sorry, I forgot to click the unmute button. Thank you, Toastmaster Melanie, and thank you, Toastmaster Hani, thank you, Toastmaster Raki, and thank you to all role takers, prepared speech speakers, table topic speakers, table topic master, and individual evaluators. Hey, give a round of applause to all of you for doing such a great work today. Thank you so much for being here, being present, and attending our meeting today, including our guests, soon-to-be Toastmasters, and visiting members from other clubs. Thank you so much for your support. And I know here in Jakarta, it's raining cats and dogs out there. Well, at least in my area, it's now getting better, but I don't know whether in your area is also getting better. I hope that it is. But don't worry. I would like to also hear some euphonious voices from our dear guests and visiting members. First thing first, we have distinguished Toastmaster Abhijit Roy here. Hello. Hi, DTM Roy.
Hi, Gada Veda. Good evening to everyone of SCBD Toastmasters. I'm already added to the email circulars and I get email invites every Friday, but it's quite unfortunate for me to really come and attend. The only reason is I am on the mode of traveling, but today I took a leave and hence I could step in. But in addition, I have always been coming to your club meetings, sometime or the other, popping in for a few minutes. I feel that this is a really professional club that I'm attending. I would say more than a community club. It looks for me as if like it's one of the corporate clubs following the total standards of Toastmaster International, and the way I get the minutes of meeting after a couple of days on Tuesdays, or I think Mondays or Tuesdays, that's something that you circulate. The meeting invites on emails, fantastic. Great job by the entire team of SCBD Toastmasters. And I think this was a great meeting that I attended from the start till almost till the end. And it would be really a pleasure for me to attend again. And if you feel that there is anything that you would want me to be a part of, I am free to join in and contribute to any best possible way.
Thank you so much, DTM Roy. If I may ask, how should I address your name correctly? Is it DTM Abhijit or Roy?
It's DT. Okay, DTM is the surname, of course. That's the title. But my name is pronounced as Abhijit Roy. So Roy is my second name, which is the ancestor name or the surname that I carry. My name is Abhijit.
Thank you so much.
And, in addition, I've also shared my email ID as well as my WhatsApp number. Email ID would be anyway there in your chain because I'm part of the chain, so I get invites. WhatsApp, yes, that is something that you can add to if you have any group. And in parallel, I will also share my Instagram handle. If the club is there, you can tag me to the idea if BPPR can keep note of that.
Thank you for sharing your email and WhatsApp number. Also, may I ask from which club, Toastmaster club, are you
I'm
from?
from three clubs. One club in District 98, which is in Mumbai in India, and two other clubs of District 41, which is in Kolkata in India itself. Very soon, I was thinking of joining a club in Malaysia, but I'm not sure how things unfold. Pandemic is getting over. People are taking vaccinations at the earliest possible and moving out. They want to go and attend physical meetings. And hence, it's becoming more of a challenge for people like us who wants to be a member of other clubs outside their home country. But that's what it is. I would love to be a part of your club meetings in the future as well. And do let me know if you have anything in store for me to host or conduct in terms of any educational sessions, workshops, keynotes. I would be more than happy to be a part of that.
Thank you so much for your kind offer. And yes, our team will work on it. Should we also have the opportunity for you to be attending our club, it will be our honor and pleasure to have you in our meeting. And thank you so much for coming. And thank you for sharing the Instagram account. Yeah, everyone, you can also follow the Instagram so that we'll be able to be connected globally alongside with other members, not only from Indonesia, but also other countries. Thank you so much, Mr. Abhijit, for coming. I hope you are staying well and safe wherever you are. Thank you. And also, I would like to hear our soon-to-be Toastmaster guest, William. Thank you so much for coming, William.
Most welcome, Mas TM Larda.
It is our pleasure and honor to have you in our meeting. So, if you may describe our meeting in one word, what word would it be and why?
Very positive. Yeah, positive. Yeah.
Positive. Thank you. May I ask why you mentioned it as positive?
When I listened to the TM speech and the guest speech, I feel really inspired actually, and feel there was so many positivity that come from that speech, and definitely I learned a lot from the evaluator and the speaker, how to deliver a good speech.
Thank you so much for your kind words. Indeed, actually in Toastmasters, it is a safe place and safe environment for everyone to learn and to make mistakes, actually. Some people might be afraid of making mistakes, but here in Toastmasters, everyone is allowed to make mistakes because there is also a great opportunity for us to learn from our mistakes, and we will not be judged from the mistakes that we have done because we all are learning here, William. Thank you so much for your enthusiasm and making your time here. I truly wish to have you also in the next meeting because in the following week, we will have, well, next Friday, we are going to have an educational session. Later, I will announce the details after the session. And feel free to follow and stick the information to our Instagram account or to WhatsApp so that you will be informed about our activities.
Thank you.
Thank you, William, for coming. Stay safe and be well. And lastly, can I have Echo? I hope that I address your name correctly. Echo? Hello. I noticed that you are unmuting yourself, but can you hear my voice, Echo? Or Echo? Okay, maybe some technical issues happen. That is sometimes normal in our Zoom meeting. And maybe can I also hear from Yuriko? Are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Yuriko. Thank you so much for coming. Well, it's been a while not having you, and also we apologize for due to the time constraints, we will not be able to hear your voices in the table topics. But thank you so much for coming, Yuriko.
Of course, I'm so glad to be here. I also learned a lot, and I'm also glad to learn about people about the way of positive thinking, how to forgive, and how and which is worth of forgiveness. I also enjoyed the table topic session, and I have learned a lot in this meeting. So I look forward for the next meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Rico, for such a kind support and warm welcome also from you. Now, from 1 to 10, if I may ask, how would you score our meeting today? And if it's not 10, what would be something that you think we can improve in our upcoming meetings? It's okay, just feel free. We will not judge you anyway. Don't be afraid. We will not hunt you back after this. Don't worry.
Well, in my opinion, it was mostly perfect. The roles is carried out properly. The time is also so the time you manage to make the time as fast as possible to make the meeting run smoothly. I also like the part when we have the timing of the meeting, so it also makes sure the guests about the time when it will start and when it will end. For me, it's a very good management of time. So if I can give scores, I don't mean any insult first. First, I don't mean any insult. I don't mean any harm. It's just my own opinion. But I think overall the meeting is like 9.5. And I think if I can give a suggestion maybe for the table topic, we can make the numbers like we can already predicted how much time, so we make the numbers limited, because I think if we make the numbers too much, it will another guest will feel like, why am I not picked? I have tried to join, and maybe it will make them disappointed. Not me, not me. I enjoyed the meeting, so disclaimer, it's not me. Maybe others, but not me. No, no, no. I truly enjoyed the whole meeting, so for me, it is a very great meeting.
Thank you so much for Yuriko for your kind words and also your feedback for the improvement of our meeting. And first, above all, I truly admire your courage. Despite such a young age, you are truly brave to take up space and be involved, because this is the place that we open this platform for everyone to enhance and to also improve and learn together. Thank you so much, Yuriko, and hopefully you'll be able to come next week, and perhaps we could also save a slot for you should the time allow us to do so. Thank you, Yuriko. In the meantime, stay safe and be well. Also, that is all from me, but before I adjourn this meeting, I would like to give one quick announcement regarding our session in the upcoming Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Toastmasters and soon-to-be Toastmasters, next Friday on November 19th at 7 p.m. Jakarta time, we are going to have an educational session from Toastmaster Amelia Febriani from Division G of District 87. She is a certified trainer and founder of Upgrade Learning Center, whereby she is going to deliver an educational speech of how to craft and deliver an effective evaluation. This is one of the educational sessions that we have been preparing for everyone due to the upcoming speech contest, particularly in SCBD Toastmasters that will be on late January to 2022. So this is a great moment for everyone to learn how to deliver a very tactful and also a concise but effective evaluation in a timely manner. So don't forget to register yourself and stay tuned on our Instagram for future updates. And we look forward to seeing you on next Friday. And that is all. And now, with the power vested in me, I hereby adjourn this meeting by knocking this gavel thrice. As a sound, and happy weekend, everyone.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend.
See you.
Happy weekend.
9 p.m. sharp. Congratulations.
Being on time.
Also, thank you so much. And please stay in the room for those of you, including the guests, because we always